Hi Leos, this will be a reading for March. So we'll get started with March love readings, general messages. So I do several readings throughout the month, so this may resonate the beginning of March, maybe the middle, maybe the end, who knows. But we'll go ahead and get started. I do want to remind you guys of the Ramblin Mike's Tarot Expo, which is coming up March 21st and 22nd. So if you are interested in that, that is in Los Angeles, California, in Burbank, actually, to be exact. So all the information is underneath the description box. And it's Ramblin Mike, and then he's invited a bunch of other people too, a bunch of other tarot readers, myself included. I'm very excited. And also some other types of practitioners and things too. So it should be very, very intriguing and interesting. So check that out. And also March 2nd, this Monday, okay, depending on when you're watching this, March 2nd, 9:30 p.m., I will be having Rick Levine as a guest on the Metaphysical Monday show. He is an amazing astrologer and a wealth of experience behind him. So you can just Google and find out all about him. He wrote all the daily horoscopes for tarot.com for years. Really, really cool dude. So let's show the support and suit up and show up for that. I'd appreciate it. All right, let's get started for Leo love. All right, Leo love. What's going on with you Leos out there? Leos in March, please. Leo. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. All right. Oh, 2 queens. The battle is on. Damn. Okay. All right. So you do have the Ace of Wands. All right. So I feel you will be victorious, Leo. All right. So if you are involved in some kind of crazy whack third-party situation, something like that, especially with a Virgo, maybe perhaps, or maybe you are a little cuspy, that could be too. I do feel there is a victory for you. Okay. If that's I don't know if that's considered a victory. I'm not sure. But you have the Five of Wands as your central card. All right. So the Five of Wands is a bit of a battle. I mean, sometimes it can just mean there's confusion of a situation, like too many things going in different directions. So it's a little confusing. But I feel like since we have 2 queens here, 3 of Swords in the recent past, which indicates to me some kind of third-party situation or something like that, or just some kind of heartbreak or some kind of deal. There's another scenario this could be too, but it's like mostly I think for most of you it's going to be about there's 2 people here. So now if you're a Leo male, that could be 2 females vying for your attention too. That's possible. But if you are a female, I think that this could have been arguments over a third-party situation. Perhaps these 2 queens are you. Perhaps you were in your head, with the Queen of Cups about this situation, feeling, a little bit emotional about the situation, but now you've stepped into your fiery self and your wisdom has kicked in and transformed with the butterfly here on the Hermit card, transforming the light. So that could happen too. But if it is a situation where there are 2 females involved, I do feel like you are probably moving into something that's like a victory type energy here with the 6 of Wands and the Ace of Wands. Okay, this is a new start in passion and a victory towards such. And you have the Page of Cups here too. So let's see. Let me get the second round of cards and let's get a little bit more on this. So because it could be a few different types of scenarios. Either way, like if it's none of those, I mean, I just see you being emotionally very, I don't see you vulnerable right now. I feel like you're standing up and offering your cup, and I don't see you feeling timid about it or inhibited in any way. I feel like, if anything else, you're just standing up and offering your emotions, your cup of love, that sort of thing. You also know that you have the passion behind you. And it's like, here you're seated. Like in this one, you're standing. So you're standing and you're making an offer and you're coming forth in that way. The Queen of Wands in this one is seated. So it's like the passion is there, it, but it's like you're not going to get up and like go offer it, if there's this confusion or this third party situation or what have you. Because the Hermit is pointing the lamp of wisdom, trying to shine the light right on this 5 of Wands, saying, hey, there's too much competition here, or there's too much confusion here, so hold off, that kind of thing. All right, so let's see what the 5 of Wands is about. because usually by the time I put the second round of cards on, it usually takes all kinds of different turns. So let's see. All right, so what is this Five of Wands about for Leos, please? All right, Six of Wands. I'm telling you, you're going to be victorious. You have the glory card again. So you had that at the, yeah. You had that at the bottom of the deck in this deck, which is the Six of Wands. And here it's called the Six of Fire, but it's the Six of Wands. So you have that twice. So there's something that's going to make you happy, something that like you're getting the glory, you know, you're getting the attention. The Sun card at the bottom of the deck, your card. I'm telling you, you're going to be victorious in a situation. All right, so let's see. Why is the Queen of Cups here, please? Why is the Queen of Cups here? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Okay. Father Wind. Okay, so yeah, this one, I think this is you kind of cutting out a situation. Either that or it's you holding a torch for a fire sign male. That could be. So it's either you're cutting out that situation or you're going after it, because that it's kind of hard to tell. So I mean, you'll know, you know, whichever one. So because this King of Swords actually rides a bull, so it reminds me of like grabbing the bull by the horns and going forward, you know, towards something. And the Empress is at the bottom of the deck, so you're coming off very strong here at Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so let's see what the Three of Swords is about. What is this Three of Swords about? Three of Swords, please. Oops. The Ten of Swords. Yeah, there was an ending. Wow. Okay. Total ending that just kind of, yeah, Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. Interesting. All right. So a lot of queens in this. I'm not sure what's going on here. But in the recent past, there is definitely like an ending to something. All right. It was something where you almost harder in the situation, and you're not going to feel like that anymore. So you put an end to that cycle. It took a long time, you know, and it's still kind of lingering a little bit, even though it totally is the end of a cycle with the Ten of Swords and the World card. The Ten of Wands is still here. So there's something about it that still keeps you caged a little bit. It could be their energy. Maybe their energy is still kind of like, you know, clinging to you in some way or something like that. That's possible. But yeah, there's definitely an ending here in the recent past of a cycle. Okay, so let's see what the Queen of Wands is about. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands for Leo, please. Is this Leo or is this someone else? Who is this Queen of Wands for Leos, please? Okay. The Ace of Earth, the form. All right, so some sort of like formation. This is like the Ace of Pentacles. So the Queen of Wands is definitely, you know, there's some kind of something forming with you. All right, so the Queen of Wands is probably you, and there's something like forming with you. Now, if you have two queens, all right, then I would say you are probably cutting out the Queen of Cups and probably starting to form something with the Queen of Wands. That would be my guess if that is the case. Could be Sagittarius energy too, with the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, there's choices here. Choices. So somebody has choices. That's what I am seeing. Okay, so let's see what the Hermit is. Also could be a Virgo with the Ace of Pentacles and the Hermit card here as well. All right, so what say ye, Hermit? What else do you have to say? All right, Hermit, please. Hermit card. Okay. Okay, the Star card. All right, so absolutely. Oh, well, okay. Okay, so there's something disappointing, but still something starting that is going to work well. All right, yeah, because you have the Ace of Cups, Father Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers. But there's something that you're still healing from that was a past disappointment. Something like, okay. Because you have the Star card and the Hermit. All right. So I do feel these are very high energy cards. All right. So something is working out for you. That's what I see. All right. But you need to listen to your inner voice. You need to pay attention to a situation. Like, are you in it just for the glory? Are you in it just for the, you know, attention, like from one of these people? Maybe one of these gives you a lot of attention. So like maybe that's, you know, that can help kind of help you with a decision, because I feel like you have two things to decide from, or two situations, okay, like where you're kind of split, or you have two people to choose from. So, and it's like there's one that could be a little bit dramatic with the Five of Wands, all right? So there's that. And then there's one that maybe just like requires too much attention, you know, that kind of deal. So it could be shining the light on that, to pay attention to that situation, because there's something here with at the bottom of the deck with the Star card is the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess, and the Spilling, which is the Five of Cups. So I get the sense there is something that is hard to detach from or leave behind, or there's a period where you could feel, and this has been a theme, like in most of the readings I've done so far, a feeling of like being left out in the cold, or that things aren't working out, but they are. They're actually working out for you fantastically, because you have the Ace of Cups, the King of Cups, the Empress, and the Lovers right after that. So it's like you are definitely being called to listen to your highest wisdom about a situation. Do not make a decision just based on dramas or attention. Okay, that is what I feel the Hermit is saying, is trying to point out. Don't make a decision based on like, oh, well, this one's dramatic, you know, so I feel like I'm, you know, better make a decision, or, you know, or this one gives me so much attention, so it must be them. You know, it's like you need to make a wise decision from a high place. That's what these two cards are saying. You could also be dealing with an Aquarius. That is possible with the Star card. Let's see, anything else that we have? Possible Taurus or Gemini as well. So, oops, am I mixing up my decks? No, those are the same. Okay. But what I do see is something forming, something good. It's like there's just some like kind of a little clashing or something that's in the middle here is what I see. It could be, you know, and I want to say this delicately because I don't want to offend any Leos or anything like that, but it's not just Leos, because it would be anybody, you know, that could be in this situation. But it's almost to me a little bit of like clashing of egos, or something like that could be going on with this Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. So, and the Hermit is saying like pay attention, you know, to that, because there's something here that is healing and very good for you. And there's an ending to a situation, absolutely, and a start to a new situation. Okay, that's what I do see. So let me put your final three cards down and see what else we get for you guys, for Leos. So mostly I see it as very positive and changing and beginnings and all kinds of good things, really. I do. All right, so let's see. Leo, please. Leo. Oh, okay. We'll look at you, but you're not the cards I picked. All right. So you have the Three of Pentacles and Temperance and the Lovers that just fell out. All right, maybe those are the cards to take. It's three, and that's what I do at the end. And you have the Prince of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, and yeah, Justice. I'm telling you, something is happening for you guys. All right, so the Three of Pentacles, Temperance card, and Lovers card fell out here. So there's choices, most likely, that you are going to be dealing with. Most likely between two people, or just two, as I said, it could be just all you. Maybe you are these two queens, and it's a choice of how to do this. Like either you can stand up and offer something, take the bull by the horns, you know, and be, you know, King of Swords, strategic, you know, communicative, that kind of thing, standing up, offering your cup. You can go that route, or you can, you know, just kind of kick back, you know, and know that, you know, you have your power, your passion, and all of that. And it might be a little slower or something, but just wait for the right opportunity to come to you. So it could be either or, but you definitely have a choice here in March. So it could be between two people, or just a way to handle a situation. You have the Three of Pentacles, which I like. I think that's good. That's a card of like working well with others. So it's not like this energy. You know, it's not this like combative or confusing, or, you know, that kind of thing. I feel like this is a card of working well, being on the same page, all those types of things. You have the Temperance card here. Definitely could be dealing with a Sagittarius as well. But just being guided, you know, being guided to the right situation. And you have the Lovers card. So it could be a Gemini, all right? Or it could just be saying you're being guided in a love situation. There's going to be a pairing, you know, like, you know, something coming up very soon for you is what I feel. All right. So it's a very nice reading, actually. You have some really high cards in this reading. So, okay, Leos, I'm going to leave it there. And, oh, like I said, too, you have Knight of Pentacles and Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck of those also. So, Knight of Pentacles is a little slow, but there's communication. It's coming, all right? That's what I'm seeing here. So, all right, thank you for tuning in. And please subscribe if you haven't already, because I do those, like, dailies, well, every couple days, love readings. So, check in on those, too. And check that description box for all those other announcements I was talking about at the beginning. So, all right, guys, thanks. Have a fantastic March. All right, bye.